everyone, hope you guys are doing really well. Today we're back with Starfield, of course, and I actually do want to start the Crimson Fleet questline with you guys. So the way that you can get that is there's a few different ways. So this is like technically the new game plus game. Obviously we have our little starborn ship. I've got the quest to just go and collect the artifacts, this, that, and the other. But I thought it would be cool if we do the Crimson Fleet questline. I haven't finished it yet on my other playthrough.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
I think one of the ways that we can get it is we can steal.
You see security. Get back here now.
Something, and we get it put into prison.
You see security. You're under. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
Okay, right. So this is how it sort of starts. I'm ready.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
And this is how it all happens. Whether we can infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and stuff.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir.
Can I look around, please?
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Just let me pay my fine so I can get out of here.
Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Seems you fancied yourself a bit of an explorer in the past. That lines up with where you are now. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
That pretty much covers it. Let's just get to the point.
I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do?
United Colonies native. Nope, wasn't part of the UC propaganda I got bombarded with since birth. Why didn't you tell me? I honestly don't care. Well, I know you kidnap people.
Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
Okay, I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. Not yet.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Okay, you want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you?
Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Okay, you can't get away with that. I didn't realize, Cohesion was a part of the UC Code Ethics. What's in it for me?
Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a you extra credits to offset any costs that the operation will incur. Or you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached.
It doesn't sound like I have much of a choice.
Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Forget it, I'd rather... Okay, well, we're gonna accept it, because that's the point, right?
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Okay. Follow the guards. I'm still in my startup outfit. Come on.
Alright, let's go.
I know where I'm going.
You took the op instead of serving the time. Gotta be the commander's new mole, huh? Coming in all alone. Trading a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder. Especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I wouldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
This way. I don't actually have a weapon yet on this game. New Game Plus, like I literally am fisticuffs.
Alright, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
So yeah, I need to get my hands on a weapon. I also don't have a companion or anything, you know. This is New Game Plus and this is like the first thing that I'm doing. So...
Pardon?
Hopefully, we'll be okay.
Hey!
I'm pretty sure you should go here. I'm pretty sure this is it. You see docking bay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
You're going to need more than one ship to eliminate an entire fleet. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Okay, persuasion. Get me in a room with them and I'll talk them into anything.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Okay, sounds simple.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Okay, point the way and I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I believe with this quest you can either side with these guys or you can side with the Crimson Fleet. I haven't finished it yet, as I've said probably too many times now, but I kind of really want to side with the Crimson Fleet, so I'm just doing this for the money. I'm guessing it's too late to back out of the deal. What if I get in a... I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I can say I don't exactly do well following rules and regulations. Can you explain? What do you mean stray too far? I can't make any promises.
I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
How will I maintain contact with you?
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Okay, I mean, I think we can just
You have
leave
your
that there.
orders.
Right, I believe it's this woman that we have to speak to.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
I think so. So basically, you want me to steal from thieves. That's if I'm accepted.
You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Security, if there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it. Sounds like you have a personal vendetta against Crimson Fleet.
You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Okay, I'll bring you as much evidence as I can.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
That's very generous. I don't need payment to do one's right credits. Now you're speaking my language.
Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden, and with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Okay, right.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Proceed
Yes.
to Sidonia. Right. It's so creepy coming onto the ship now. Right, so I think we have to undock. And we have to go to Sidonia. What is this? Find the artifact. Oh, okay. Sorry. Do I not have the quest selected? Okay, yes. So we've got search for evidence and we've got this one. So they're both the same, but we need to get accepted into these guys beforehand. So we're going to go for this one. Okay. In here. Yeah.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Okay, I'm here to sell, but I'm looking for you.
Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me?
Take a look at this. I'm looking to sell off. I mean, we surely don't want to say that out loud.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
I thought the trade authority would buy anything. If you can't handle it, point me to someone who can.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
Okay, so we can pay her. Does this work?
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson.
Oh,
If he
gosh,
isn't
sorry.
passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, sorry, I accidentally clicked. So we've got to speak with some guy at the broken.
You can make a real good
This
living
guy.
working in mines.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Okay, gift sample said you could help me move some of this.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Okie dokes. No problem. Never said anything about that. Who's we and us? Forget it, I'll take the shipment to someone else. Who's we and us? I thought I was dealing with you. You were the Crimson Fleet.
Pipe down! What the hell's the matter with you? You want to get us both thrown into lockup? Look, I don't know what that big mouth Saoirse told you, but I keep who I run with a secret in public. And I suggest you do the same. Now, do you want my help moving your product, or not?
Okay, no problem.
Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
I'll just pay his debt. Yeah.
Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the point. We need to make an example out of this guy. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Okay, so we've got to recover someone's debt. We almost got to... I don't remember doing this. So I don't think I did do it this way beforehand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think I did.
It's not easy.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to collect credits you owe. Send me to teach you a lesson.
Hey, slow down. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Credits.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, so whatever.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember this. I'll go back and tell him you said that.
Adler. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
That's not good enough. I don't think Addo is going to be satisfied with that option.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Promise to stop borrowing from Adler. I'll pay the debt for you. I mean, sure, we'll be nice. Sure, why not?
Holy crap. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Okay, sounds good. Right. Return to him. Oh, there's a door here.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
I thought getting the money would be an... he got the message.
Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
Of course, if you think they can handle me.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Oh wow, okay, nice. So was there any point in me giving him the 3k? Right, let's go. Okay, so now we're on Rook Meets King, where we have to rendezvous with this person on Europa. Let's travel.
Wow.
If I remember.
Look who finally had his own. Big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
That's what I'm here for. Damn right I am.
Bet your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Consider it done. Let me think about it. What's the options? I have to complete this job. Consider it done.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Okay. Why?
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, nobody runs away from the fleet.
Okay, sounds kind of scary, not gonna lie. Let's put this stuff here. And let's travel.
Is it weird that I still get nervous around?
Oh, I've also, yeah, I got the adoring fan again. He was just waiting outside my ship for me.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead.
Whoa, why was he coming so close? Then boy, do I have some bad news for you. Attack, you have a crewman on board I'm looking for. Looks like trouble found you. You've drawn the attention of the, you have a crewman.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
The fleet wants, dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him. Ooh, shall we try this? I only have one demand, and I'll let you go. Ooh, should we do this?
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Oh my god. What is... Oh my goodness, why my ship, the Starborn ships have a word of everyone. worried. Because I literally don't have any weapons. Oh wait, no, I have a cutter. I have this. Maybe we can like do this. Hello?
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Okay, attack. I want to make sure there wasn't any rolling on board. I don't know who's listening over comms. This is safer. Just tell me which one of you is Austin.
That is not something I am going to do. Not until you reveal your intentions. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. You want him? You're going to have to kill me. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
Okay, Austin Rake is a Crimson Fleet pirate. Ooh, yeah, should
You
we
are
try?
asking me to betray my own crew.
Should we try manipulate?
I have heard the Crimson Fleet will do anything for some credits. Maybe he's just reaping what he sowed.
If he's here, surely he'd like pipe up. Rake seems nothing to you. Kill him. You're free. Killing Rake is your only choice. Rake is a pirate. He doesn't deserve your mercy.
Whoever he was
okay.
before, he is a member of my crew now.
The longer you delay, the angrier I get.
Please.
Okay, cool.
Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Alright, I will do it. I've got no love for the fleet. And if Rake was one of them, my loyalties with him end. But, if I do this, you have to promise to spare the rest of the crew, and leave the supplies for New Homestead.
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
It is either you or all of us, Austin. I'm sorry.
Cut the crap and just admit it. You're a coward. You know, I almost bought it. All that crap about helping people and making a difference. But at the end of the day, you're no different from the fleet. When push comes to shove, you only care about yourself.
Ship's under attack! Ah! Oh no! This is bad!
Oh. Okay, the knife in this is so crap. Not gonna lie. That was so bad. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be on my way now. I hope you guys are able to fly this without your captain. Whoopsie. That didn't happen the first time I did this. I literally just went in and I had to kill them all, which I felt really bad for, but... return. Okay, so it's actually here still. Oh, it's here.
Carry the memory of your
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Oh, wait.
Oh, we took down their shields! This is so much fun!
No one messes with the Crimson Fleet.
I wish. I don't think this one has like locking capabilities.
Their shields are back! When did that happen?
Oh my gosh, come on. Hopefully we can do this because this is the Starborn ship.
I'm gonna break you open! I need those shields back online!
slow. I don't know if the engine needs to be like high or low. Look at my ship. This is crazy. We have like such speed. I'm wondering if it's the engines, you know. Okay, yeah, I think I might be the engines. Okay. Okay, so the lower you have the engines, the easier you can swivel around. That's scary.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Okie doke. He's dead, but the Ragana is intact.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Okay, best decision you ever made.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Okay, report to... Wait, Rook meets King. Okay, so we have to report here first. So, let's go here. Okay, dokes.
Yes?
Can I take this? Oh, it's all takeable. Nice.
For an Archangel.
Hello.
We received word you boarded the Ragana. I don't care if Rake was with the fleet. The pilot and his crew were not. What you did was uncalled for.
Hey, I didn't kill the crew. I didn't do anything. The pilot simply took my advice.
You coerced the pilot into taking a crew member's life. He had no choice but to comply. You cannot simply pass off the burden of the job whenever it suits you. Understood?
Sorry. Okay, I'll do everything in my power to avoid taking innocent lives. I heard you the first time. What if not doing what the fleet wants blows my cover? Understood.
Good. Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but there's an ethical line we cannot cross. Do something like this again, and you're out. Permanently. But for now, we will continue with the briefing. Were you at least able to join the fleet?
Okay, I feel like this bit is like a sort of non-negotiable that you have to kill the people on the thing regardless, maybe. It does seem like I passed their initial test. I was a clever pan, but the fleet doesn't suspect a thing. Sorry, the fleet doesn't suspect a thing. It's a miracle that the whole thing worked.
It's no miracle, given the cost. Hopefully things will be much smoother going forward. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Okay, everything's going according to plan. Those idiots don't suspect a thing. Just pay me so I can get out of here.
You'll get paid once I consider your report complete.
Oh.
And we expect your reports to be thorough. Where the Crimson Fleet is concerned, no detail is inconsequential.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
I was told to meet Neva at the key.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case,
Okay.
now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Okay, travel to the key is our next
Commander
part of the
Ikande is
Rook Meets King quest. So let's go and undock and do that. I also want to have a quick look at the stuff we got in our inventory. So we got some notes. Okay. Adler, profile Crimson Fleet ship captain operating out of Sidonia. His hot-headed nature means Adler is easily provoked, which has gotten him into numerous scrapes. Despite his flaws, he is a seasoned ship captain. Okay, what about clever, shrewd, careful, and calculating. Originally hailing from Aquila City, DeLego fell into crime at a young age. Despite being born into wealth, his parents exiled him in hopes of correcting the behavior. That this only served to increase his criminal behavior. Okay. And what about her? Born and raised in Neon and orphaned at a young age, she spent most of her youth getting arrested for crimes ranging from simple assault to grand larceny, and was frequent visitor at the prison. At 22, she stowed away transport and Aquila was okay. My goodness. Right. Let's go to the key. We should have enough stuff for our starborn ship to be able to just go straight there.
Get out of my face.
Okay.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Okay.
Me? Way to make a mess in front of my new Rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
The hell took you so long?
Forget how to grav jump or something?
Maybe. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I had my own affairs to deal with. Job's done and I'm here, so back off.
Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Okay, Starship Engineering. The UC builds with modular hull. I mean, sure, we'll go with this one.
Wow, thanks, Professor. That's just terribly fascinating. I'll be certain to pass that on to the maintenance crew who have to use baling wire to keep the plating from peeling off. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Okie dokes.
All right, history time. So, the key is in orbit.
Sorry,
around
I
Suvorov.
was seeing if I had a tab.
That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Oh, and you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down here rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Brooke, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't even try to rip me off.
Got Bradley from the trade.
Value when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
What the hell, boss? Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, This is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Okay, security. That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
What if he like activates it while he's sleeping or something? Delgado sounds like a smart man. I bet you don't get out much. I don't think I could make a sacrifice like that. So one wrong move and you're dead. Smart man.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Bugin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done.
Cool.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Time to make those credits. Okay.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Okay, sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together. I'm not interested in small jobs. Okay, yeah, we know about those.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
All of the factions seem to have like these little
You can all
things.
stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh,
Awesome.
And you're welcome, Nev.
Let's go speak with the boss man.
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I won't disappoint.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Technically, the fleet should be family, no. Got it. I don't like taking orders. Hope that doesn't include fleet before breakfast because I like to sleep late.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Okay, maybe you should tell me more about legacy. What's the code? Legacy?
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
Okay, we'll be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, awesome. So, Rook meets King. Mind if I ask when... okay, right, I'm gonna leave that here. So we've just finished the Rook meets King quest, which is pretty much the first quest, sort of, for the Crimson Fleet. So I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you will enjoy the Crimson Fleet questline. I've really enjoyed it up to where I've got so far. But yeah, thank you so much. Hit the like button in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.